It's been me and Dave for a long time. He's like my best bud. He was always an outside kid. Wanted to be outside, climbing trees, swimming, biking, playing sports. He had it kind of rough the last 10 years or so. He fell and broke a C4, and I guess the friends he was with did not realize it was a broken neck. Tried to sit him back up, and he kept saying, "I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my legs." And then from there, it just got worse. We struggled with getting him into a facility that could handle spinal cord injury. And there are only a few, there are not many. And because of the not being able to get off the ventilator, there's also even fewer that will take ventilator patients. They did therapy, physical therapy and speech therapy as they started to get him off of the ventilator. But pretty abruptly it stopped, and they kept him highly medicated. So, and he couldn't even call. They did not have a call light or anything for him to call them if he needed them. They did not have the capacity to get him out of that bed. He spent all of that time in bed. At this point, I felt helpless. I can't imagine what he felt. Not being able to talk, not being able to use his hands. It's not what he needed. They didn't even know he was a spinal cord injury patient until I actually said it out loud. The hospital called and said, "We have a patient we think is a good fit for Leonard Florence." And then it turned into, can Leonard Florence folks look at David's files and visit with David and see if he's a good fit? The fact that it's called Center for Living, I was elated, because he definitely was not doing any living in that bed. Leonard Florence folks set up the computer, set up Skype, showed him how to use it because it's all with his eyes. He can email us, he can call me, he calls me on the phone every day. I'm getting to know the staff, they get to know him. He's a joker, he jokes around with them a lot because they're all right there for him. He's so social that if you put him in the living room, and he'll just watch. And he can go to restaurants, and he can go to Celtics games. I can't imagine if we hadn't found this place. Other social workers wanted to send him to Worcester. Others wanted to send him on the New York border. If I had to think of that, I'd cry, because it's too far away. So all I can just keep saying is it's wonderful. It makes me feel better on the inside that he's living the best life he can. And I can't imagine, if all of this didn't happen, what his life would be like. I just couldn't imagine my life without him. So, obviously thrilled he's here. I'm so thankful. If I get to meet Mr. Berman someday, I'll give him a hug if he lets me and tell him how happy, we are here and how happy David is here. He has some wonderful, wonderful people that go out of their way to make him feel comfortable and like this is his home. I feel blessed every day, and I know he does too. I thank God every day that he's still here in our lives and that he's here at Leonard Florence. Yeah, it's been great. It's wonderful. I'm so happy. So happy that I might cry again.
When David first came to live with us, he was on a ventilator 24/7. He was being fed by a tube. He had no means of communication. He was unable to speak. He was bedridden. He had no wheelchair. David worked so hard. We're very proud of you, David. He is now able to eat a regular diet and enjoy food once again. He's off the ventilator during the daytime. so he can speak and communicate. He has a computer that's attached to his power wheelchair that he's able to control by himself. And David, the best has still yet to come.
Thank you, Barry.